This was the nastiest place I have ever stayed at on Airbnb. There was mold in the shower and the excuse me. You've seen the type of video. Your girl is back again with another story time. If you're to my channel, hey girl, hey. And if you're a returning subscriber, I don't even have to say anything because you know what's up. I know what's up. We know what's up. And that's some way. That's some way. That's on period. And Mary had a little lamb. As y'all can see by the title of the video, your girl is back. I am back, and I'm back with another story time. If y'all are new here, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. You're gonna love it over here. I know YouTube is boring because I ain't posted in a while. Y'all be like, Asia, I can't watch other storytime YouTubers, and it's because nobody don't do it like me, y'all. And it's crazy because I didn't even have a story time to give y'all, but boom, somebody do some dumb ish and then the story time just pop up. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. But before we talk about it, make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And also I have 3 disclaimers before we get into the story time because it's weird. Like, it's really weird. Anytime before I go on vacation, it's not a lot of y'all, it's only like a few of y'all, but I get this every time, and it's a kiki. Like, it don't make me mad, but I gotta tell y'all, it's freaking weird. Like, I know y'all love my story times, but y'all, anytime I'm posting something about I'm going on a trip or vacation, it's a group of women, and it's like literally not even a group. Like, it's not even a gang, y'all. It's like 2-3 people. They are in my DMs, and they're just like, Asia, I hope you have a safe vacation, but a small itsy bitsy part of me hopes that your vacation go bad so I can get a story time. And they're like, LOL. That's diabolical. Like, you want my vacations to go bad or horribly wrong just so I can give y'all a story time? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, something is wrong with some of y'all. Like, that's weird. So one, if you that person, please stop doing that, because that's weird for you to wish me a bad vacation so you can get a story time. That's very selfish and it's weird. And 2, this was a business trip. I know I do story times about things that have happened in my life, such as relationships, friendships, school, work. Like, I give y'all story times about things that have happened in the past. But let me make this very clear, very, very clear. And I'm only gonna say this once. I will never, ever in life do a story time on a person that booked a trip with me. If y'all do not know, I do have a travel company where I travel about 5 to 6 times throughout the year with different women. Some of y'all have came on my trips. We literally go to different countries, and we just have like a luxury vacation in different countries, y'all. And I just want to say, I do story times about things that happen in my personal life, but never in my business life. I would never do a story time about somebody that booked a trip with me because 1, that's diabolical. Like, that's disrespectful. That's bad business. And then 2, it's bad business. Like, I would never do it. So please stop asking me that. Yeah, that's the only 2 disclaimers I got. But y'all, let's go ahead and get to the story time. And ironically, as it may sound, this story time actually is about something that happened on vacation, but it was with my personal vacation, not with my business trip, my personal vacation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This literally just happened, like, I want to say 2 weeks ago. So if I'm getting mad or I'm getting angry or I'm stuttering over my words, I'm not mad anymore, y'all, but she really blew me. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So I went to Indonesia for like 2 weeks to go on a business trip. Prior to that, the first week I was just there with my co-host. We're gonna go ahead and give her a name. We're gonna call her, I don't know, let's call her Potato Chip, because I'm hungry. Let's call her Potato Chip. So me and Potato Chip was in Indonesia, and we were there for my business trip, but my business trip didn't start into the second week of, well, the first week of July, and I got there at the end of June, y'all. And for that first week, I decided to book a Airbnb. Damn, I didn't even tell y'all what this story time is about. This story time is about literally the worst Airbnb that I have ever stayed at, the worst experience I have ever experienced with Airbnb. So Fast forward, I flew to Indonesia. It was like I think I was in the air for a total of like 26 hours. I had 2 layovers, one in Singapore and one in Manchester, the UK. So it was a really long trip, y'all. I was tired. I got to my Airbnb. This is the Airbnb that I booked, and I'm still trying to decide if I want y'all to report her page. We're gonna see how I'm feeling by the end of the story time, if I'm gonna actually link the Airbnb so y'all can report her listing, because what she did was foul, but we'll see how I'm feeling by the end of the story time. But anyway, I got to the Airbnb at like, I want to say 6 o'clock at night, and the sun sets early in Indonesia, so I didn't really have time to really like check and see how clean the place was or how nice the place was. Like when I got in the door, y'all, the only thing I noticed was there was cameras around the pool, and there was a camera in the living room. I thought that was really odd. Like, why you watching me? Like, that's mad weird. I did check my bathroom. There was no cameras in my bathroom. There was no cameras like in any private places in the Airbnb, but I did notice that it was a camera by the pool area, and it was a camera in the living room. And I don't know about y'all, but when I go on vacation and I have a private villa pool, I like to go skinny dipping. So that threw me off. Like, that threw me and Potato Chip off, because that was on her bucket list to go skinny dipping. And the fact that you had a camera facing towards the pool, it's a little weird. Like, if you have a camera facing towards the door, like on the outside of the Airbnb, that's fine. But the pool, that's a little weird. But y'all, like I said, I had just got off I just got done flying for like the last 2 days. I'm tired. I'm not really looking into it too much. The place, for the most part, it looked exactly like the pictures. I thought looked exactly like the pictures. I think as soon as we got there, we put our stuff upstairs. It was a townhouse, y'all. It had like two stories, and we literally left to go get something to eat. By the time we got back from getting something to eat, the sun was already down. We were tired. I think I took a shower, and me and my Potato Chip, we were just talking for a little bit. And then after that, y'all, we literally went to bed. When I woke up in the morning, I noticed that the Airbnb was atrocious. There was white people hair. Let me not even say that, because y'all be swearing I'm racist or something. It was just Caucasian hair, y'all. It was Australian people hair on my sheets. Like, it was like blonde streaks of hair. It was a lot of it. I had stains on my sheet. There was a vanity in the room, and I do have some receipts for this story time. I took pictures and videos of some of the stuff. There was literally dirt on the vanity. There was mold and lime in the bathroom. There was a bug, like a roach, in the shower in the bathroom. What else? The kitchen counter was not clean. Nothing was wiped down. There was doodle skid marks. I don't know if it was doodle, y'all, but I'm just gonna call it boo-boo, because that's the way it looked. I'm gonna post pictures in here, but there were skid marks all over the tile floor. Like, when you first walk into the Airbnb, there was skid marks. It was like a whole bunch of stuff that I noticed that I didn't notice the first night, because I was late, I was fatigued, y'all. I was hungry when I got there, and it was dark when I finally settled into the B&B. I didn't notice everything until the morning. There was these big blinds in the B&B where you can see everything. And I also vlogged my experience, so if y'all watch the vlog, y'all will be able to see what I'm talking about. It was just it just wasn't presentable, y'all. It wasn't nice. It wasn't something that I would stay in. And it wasn't cheap. Like, I can see if I was paying, like, you know, them ads that be like $30 a night, $20 a night, and it's just like, yeah, you get what you pay for. Of course, you're gonna be sleeping with roaches and bugs and lice if you pay $30 for it. But y'all, it was American prices. Like, what I paid was total for 5 nights at this B&B. I think I paid like $570, like almost $600 after taxes. You know, I paid a decent price for it. It was a 2-bedroom townhouse. So it was ironic, because when me and Potato Chip started noticing all of this crazy looking nasty stuff in the B&B, the host wrote me. She wrote me on WhatsApp, and I have some receipts. I wasn't able to recover all the message, but this is the first message that she sent me. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my receipts, baby, because y'all be getting on me. Y'all be like, Asia don't ever be playing that receipt. Y'all, I be lazy when I'm editing, but I'm gonna read it verbatim, so even if I don't put it in here, I'm pulling the message up right here. I have the screenshots on deck. Okay, let me pull it up. So the first message that she sent me, which it was so crazy, because it was just like, I was just about to tell you your spot was dirty, and then she wrote me about cleaners coming. So I'm like, that's funny, because they didn't clean anything. But let me pull it up. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first message that she sent me was, hold on. Okay, here we go. The first message she sent me, I can't really zoom. Okay, I can zoom on the phone. She was like, I want to inform you during your stay, you will have housekeeping services every day. Our team will start cleaning at 12 p.m. But if we have a guest that check out and check in at the same time, then the other villa will be priority as they check out at 2 p.m. If you need cleaning, please text me tomorrow morning. This is actually what she texted me the night before. Like my check-in was at, I think, 3 or 4 p.m. And then at 7 p.m., the day that I actually checked in, that's what she texted me. If I checked in at like 4 o'clock and check-in time is at 2 p.m., they should have already cleaned this. What you texted me talking about, let me know if I need cleaning. You should have already sent this. So I feel like you already knew that your spot was nasty. So I wrote her back the next day or whatever. I was like, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the day. No, I actually wrote her back. Oh, okay. I wrote her back the next morning. Y'all remember last night I was tired. I couldn't see. I had crust in my eye, but in the morning, baby, I could see. So I was like, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the daily house cleaning services starting at noon. I would like to bring to your attention that the house was not clean before our arrival. There was handprints on, y'all, I didn't even talk about the handprints. It was like a child, like a toddler that was teething, it was like literally handprints all over, like they was in a mouth and then touching the handprints. I took a picture of this too, but it's glass, so you really can't see it. But y'all, it was disgusting. So I basically told her there was handprints all over the glass going up the stairwell. The floor was not mopped, and there was a lot of other notable uncleaning lists. Like the place was not together. I sent her a little gallery of all the things that was nasty. So she wrote me back immediately, and she was just like, hi, because I wrote her this at 8 a.m. Like, as soon as I opened my eye, I'm letting you know that your spot is nasty. So she replied back to each picture that I put on there. So she said hi, and then she was like, just to let you know regarding this and also this, we tried to clean, but the lime scale is hard to remove. The rest I'll forward it to the staff. Thank you so much for your concern. I appreciate it a lot. I'll ask the staff to fix all of this tomorrow. She said for the table, hold on. She said for the table, it's not easy to clean. Sorry because we had too many liquids, but it doesn't, I don't know if English was her first language. I don't think it was, y'all. But there was a few typos. So she was like, it doesn't work because of the lime scale and the lime in the shower. So basically she told me everything that I seen that was nasty. She told me I was Rachel. She told me that I was blind. She told me that that was a stain and it wasn't coming off. When I can y'all clearly see that that is mildew. That is mold. That's not a stain. That's nasty. So I wasn't gonna argue with her. I was just like, okay, thank you. You know, like it is what it is, you know? So I'm like, okay, thank you. She wrote me later that day and she was like, do you need cleaning today? I said, yes, but not just the rooms. I also need extra towels. She replied back and said, okay. So we on the same page. So she said, okay. And then after that, she said, sorry, extra towels are not possible. Prayer sign. Ma'am, you didn't answer none of my prayers. So what are you putting a prayer sign? I asked for extra towels and you put in a prayer sign. She's like, extra towels not possible because our stock is limited. So by this time, Potato Chip, her bathroom was downstairs. It's like the common bathroom, and then it's her bathroom because my bathroom was in my room. She basically was like, Asia, come here. I came downstairs, y'all. There was literally water all over the floor. Like the floor had literally, like the shower had flooded. It was one of those showers where they just put a glass there and the other half of the shower is open. You can't close it. You can't move the shower head. She 5 foot flat. Like she can't reach that high. So water was all over the floor. She was like, literally, I just ran the water. And when I came back in here, the bottom, like literally, y'all, the water had reached all the way out to the kitchen. Like the bathroom is right here. The kitchen is right here. The water was basically leading to the living room. So she had used the towels. It literally came with 4 towels. It was 1 bath towel and it was 1 pool towel. She got 1 bath towel and she got 1 pool towel, and she used both of her towels to get up the water. And let me go ahead and back up, because please keep in mind that y'all seen, I said, oh, okay, thank you. I was gonna let it rock. The nastiness, I was just gonna have them come clean it, but I was gonna let it rock. Like I wasn't gonna say anything about wanting a refund. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna let it rock. But after this, I basically told her, The floor was flooded the first day, and we had to use all of our towels on your floor because it was flooded. So then she wrote back and said, yes, wait, what did she say? Then she wrote back and said, noted. It's noted, but are you giving me more towels? So then she wrote back after that and said, we will check the toilet. Our workers will come around 9. Maybe there's a leak. So after this, after she basically told me she wasn't giving me no more towels, like the nastiness, the dirtiness, all right, it wasn't clean on arrival, we can deal with that. But the fact that you only giving me 2 towels to clean my vagina, baby, I can't get jiggy with that. So after that, I went ahead and wrote her a cute little paragraph, very respectful, y'all. I'm gonna put the screenshot in here. I said the place was extremely unclean. Counters, floors, sheets were soiled with remnants of blood, makeup, hair from previous guests. Additionally, despite the flood, we were only provided with 2 towels for a 4-day stay. It was really 5 days, y'all, because the next day, the first day, was check-in day. But anyway, for a 4-day stay, this falls short of acceptable hospitality standards, and I will be requesting a partial refund to address these issues. So I'm letting her know, I can't let this slide. You only telling me I can only have 2 towels, and I'm letting you know that I used the 2 towels on your leaking sink or your leaking shower. Like, that's bizarre. So she wrote me and she said 2 towels. No, I gave you 4. So basically, she was like, I'll tell the cleaners if you're not happy, we would like to refund you, with a smiley face. And you can find another place to stay. Once again, I'm sorry. I said yes, 2 towels per guest. So it was a total of 4 towels, y'all. I'm yelling at y'all like I'm mad at y'all. I'm not mad, y'all, but your girl was going through it, and it's not even a half of it. So after that, I said, I don't want a new place to stay. I have a full itinerary, and it's an inconvenience to move. I'm only asking for a partial refund. So clear me out. This is my understanding. My thing was, we literally had so much luggage, no man around. Like, we had to carry all of our luggage up 2 flights of stairs in this townhouse. My luggage weighed about 50 pounds. I had overweight bags, y'all. I have a full itinerary. I'm only in Bali for 2 weeks, so my itinerary, my days are planned out. I don't have time to be in the middle of my move and looking for somewhere else to stay in the middle of the trip. Like, that's a big inconvenience to me, and quite frankly, it wasn't on my itinerary. So I'm just asking for a partial refund for the inconvenience. You can have them come clean it, but I'll deal with the rest. Like, I'm willing to deal with your crappy place for a partial refund or whatever. So I notified her, letting her know, like, I'm gonna ask Airbnb for a partial refund before I even requested it. So she wrote me basically saying she was gonna refund me the whole thing. I didn't want that because, like I said, moving wasn't on my itinerary. So after that, she said, we give our guests 1 bath towel plus 1 hand towel only. And I said, for 4 days, we used it for the water damage. So she wrote back and was like, she's like, okay, I will check the leaking. She was like, you want a partial refund? I said, so it's confirmed we will get a partial refund and more towels, ? Because the towels was really what had me in a chokehold. So after that, she said, we can refund, but only for 1 night stay. So I'm like, okay, you could just refund me for, I accidentally hit the camera, y'all. I thought it was her. But anyway, I'm like, all right, you can refund me for the 1 night, and I'll go ahead and pay for the rest of the nights. Like, you know, just something partially refunded. I wasn't asking for a 50-50 split partial refund. I'm just asking for something because this is unacceptable. So she said, sure, no worries. We can refund you all. However, you need to move out today. Let me send the money and then talk with Airbnb. I said, okay, please do that. That's fine, but we will not be able to move out until after 12 p.m. We have excursions booked and planned. That's why I asked for a partial refund. So she wrote back and said, doing it now. I said, okay. She asked, when's the latest we can check out? I said, I won't be able to check out until around 4. I'm in Ubud all day, or Ubud. Ubud is about, the Airbnb was in Kuta, which is like an hour and 30 minutes. And depending on the time, if y'all don't know, Bali is a village town. Like, literally, if there's an accident on the road, your whole day is ruined. Like, there's no major highways. There's literally just one road to go somewhere. Like, if something happened, you might as well cancel your day. So I told her we'll be back around 4 o'clock. Y'all see her concurring with that. She agreed. What did she say? She basically said, okay. And then after that, she was like, what time will you move out? We want to open the villa for the next guest. She wrote me something in her language, and And then she started back replying to pictures and things that I sent her. Earlier, remember, she said it was stains. Actually, let me back up, y'all. It's crazy that she was saying all of these things were stains. They can't remove it. It's not from uncleanliness, it's stains. But let me go ahead and show you her policy. Let me show you her policy on her website. So this is her policy. Somebody just texted me something crazy. Hold on. Where is it? How did I get this here? Okay, y'all, somebody literally just texted me this is her policy on, this is what she sent. You know how like when you book an Airbnb, they'll automatically send you a little welcome letter. She didn't send you no welcome letter. She sent you policies and rules, and she tells you that she don't play. So this is a screenshot. I'm literally reading this verbatim, and this is what she put on there. So she said, I didn't screenshot the whole thing, y'all, but I'll give y'all the whole thing. I'm gonna just read what's important. She said, problems, basically, if there's any problem, you will be penalized with a fee of 1 million rupiah when scent/cigar is left over. Basically, there's typos, y'all, because there's a language barrier. But she said okay, so basically, y'all, there's a few typos because of the language difference. But she said, scent/cigars leftover is found, you'll be fined 1 million rupiah. And then she said, any kind of pets is not allowed. Our check-in and check-out times is very strict as we need to prepare for the next guest. We will charge you as much as the price of the staying object. If you leave any kind of stains, etc., examples, food stains, menstrual blood stains, makeup stains in our bedding, such as bed sheets, pillows, bolster covers, towels, hand towels, pool towels, bath mats to exchange for a new one. Thank you for understanding. So how are you going to tell me if there's any stains in if we leave any stains, you're going to charge us when, baby, you gave it with us with blood stains on it. My potato chip had a blood stain on her bed. I had hair all over my sheets. I had stains all over my counter. So how are you telling me I'm going to be penalized and charged if any stains are left, but you gave it to me with stains on it? Like, how that makes sense? You threw it up. You know what I mean? Like, how does that make sense? And it's crazy because at the time, I didn't even know that this was her policy. I just happened to see this after the fact, like after everything boiled over. So back to where I was at. She's asking me, like, what time am I going to be able to check out? After that, I'm telling her, what did I tell her? I basically told her I wasn't going to be able to check out until after 4 because I had plans. After that, y'all, she said, okay. At this part, I don't have any more of the screenshots from Airbnb, just simply because I was losing storage on my phone, y'all, so I couldn't screenshot all the stuff. This is when I kind of, you know how you kind of know something going to be a story time? I'm like, something is up about her. She wasn't even rude to me yet, but I had a feeling something was up about her. And on WhatsApp, you can edit, remove, delete messages. So I started making screenshots just in case I had to send something to Airbnb. So mind you, I'm going on my way to my excursion. Literally, I had booked a little koi fish photo shoot with me and potato chip. I'll put some of the content in here. I'm in the middle of doing this, or I'm trying to do this, but at the same time, I'm arguing with her. Mind you, she said okay. She said it's okay if I come after 4. She said that at, what time was that? Ooh, what time? I'm talking to her. She said that at 9:13, and my excursion started at 10 o'clock, y'all. Fast forward, Airbnb reached out to me, and I'm gonna tell you what they said. They basically sent me a message saying that they wanted to hear my side of the story. I'm gonna put the first message that they put. It just says, hi, Asia, let's get you help. We're going to ask you some questions and then connect you with a member of our team. Can you describe your issue in a few sentences? This will help our team understand what's going on. Please don't include sensitive information like credit card numbers. So basically, I explained to Airbnb the same way I just told y'all. The place was unclean. There was blood everywhere. White people hair. It was a nasty situation. It was below me. The same way I told her that in a respectful manner, I'm telling Airbnb that. Airbnb basically says that they're going to give me a refund, but they wanted to call me on the phone. I did not have my number, y'all. I had an Indonesian number, so when they were calling me, I wasn't getting the call. The call was not coming through. So that was the whole issue. They kept calling me trying to resolve the thing. I was on my excursion. After like an hour of going back and forth with Airbnb, they finally confirmed, all right, we're gonna go ahead and give you a refund. I told Airbnb I only wanted a partial refund and I would like to stay. They told me that she wanted me out, like she wanted to give me a full refund. So I'm like, all right, cool. You want to give me a full refund and inconvenience me? Inconvenience me, hell. You keep apologizing and sending prayers and bowing, but you want to inconvenience me. But okay, I digress. So Airbnb, they clear it. They say they're giving me a refund. I'm like, all right, cool. So as soon as I get that notification, I got an email from Airbnb basically saying they're going to be processing my refund of $570. Y'all, soon as I got that that notification, Miss Mama's, the host, she switched up. Immediately after I got that, she started messaging me asking questions that she already asked before. What time are you gonna be removing all your stuff from the Airbnb? Mind you, I had already told you it wouldn't be till after 4. At this time, it's a little after 10 a.m. And I told y'all I'm an hour and 30 minutes away, depending on traffic. So she starts writing me like, what time are you gonna be out? Please let me know what time you're gonna be out. Mind you, I'm in the middle of my excursion. I finally check my phone. I'm like, oh, I told you I don't really have a set time because I have plans. I have an itinerary set and I'm gonna follow it. But I will be out around 4 o'clock. That's when I plan on heading back that way. Like around 3, I head back. I'll be out, around 4-ish. So she's like, oh, okay. All right, I'm enjoying my excursion, y'all. I'm eating lunch. I'm taking photos. I'm enjoying my excursion. Not even 10 minutes later, I get another message from this lady, and she was like, "Hi, dear." You know when they hit you with the dear, is they really calling you a B? Like I hate that. Basically, she was just giving very much a nice nasty, y'all. She would use pet names like dear, Mrs., sweet. Don't call me sweetie. But anyway, she was giving me all these pet names, and then she was just like, again, what time would you be out? And I just had, literally, I emphasized the last message I sent you. It was around 4. I didn't respond, y'all. I emphasized because I literally, baby, just look up. The message is there. So, again, she wrote me, question mark, what time would you be out? Because we have to prepare the unit for our next guest. What next guest? What next guest? It's not even 2 o'clock. By this time, y'all, it's still probably at the latest, it's 11 a.m. Checkout is at 2. Checkout is at 2 p.m. So at the very minimum, I should have had till 2 p.m. because that's when a full checkout is. I haven't even had my full night stay, and you trying to ask me what time I'm checking out. And you were okay before Airbnb cleared the refund. You was okay. You told me it was okay. I can check out around 4. Now all of a sudden, you got another guest and you want to put the listing back up. That's fine. You can put the listing back up, but it won't be for the day. So how you got guests checking in for the day all of a sudden? I don't believe it. I don't buy it. So she's trying to rush me, basically telling me she has other guests there. She needs to know what time I'll be. I told her again, basically, I don't have the messages for this, y'all, but I told her in a very nice way, like, ma'am, I got stuff going on and you're not a part of the plans. Like, I will come get the rest of my things once I'm done with my excursion. Like, after that, I had a plan to go ahead and eat lunch at a place that I had this was already planned out to the T, y'all. But instead, I'm like, all right, she keeps bothering me. She keeps harassing me, asking me like, hey, when am I going to tell her checkout? I already answered her 3 times. Do you want me to say it in another language? Because I told you 3 times I will be coming around 4. So after I tried to explain to her this, she sends me this long message, and I wish I had the screenshots from this, y'all, but I would never forget it because a baby girl had me in a chokehold. She was like, first of all, yes, y'all. She said, first of all, you're extra. Nobody ever complained about mildew and lime. Those are stains. You're just extra. You just want a free stay. You can have a free stay, but it won't be at my place. So I'm reading the messages and I'm laughing because I'm like, this must be a typo. Like, English is not her first language, so this can't be right, baby. This must be a typo. So I'm rereading the messages and I'm like, I want a free stay. Like, and then I show potato chip and she just like, nah, she said that with her chest. Like, she meant you just wanted a free stay. So I write her back and I'm just like, excuse me? I wanted a free stay. The refund that Airbnb is giving me is not going to process until like 5 to 10 business days. So it's not like I was going to take that money and then go ahead and deposit it into a new spot. Like, it don't work like that. You act like you gave me cash. and I only stayed one night, and it was a very unpleasant night. Also, y'all, I had to sleep underneath the cover. I was hot as hell that night because there was mosquitoes all over the place, which was odd because there was no openable windows in the place, but it was mosquitoes everywhere. So I slept underneath the cover that first night. So it was very uncomfortable anyway. So she's like, you're extra, you just want a free stay. I'm having someone come to the house to remove your things. If you're not here by 2 p.m., we're gonna have your things removed. So when I see this, I can no longer enjoy my excursion, y'all. I'm annoyed, I'm mad, because it's just like, I'm in a foreign country. Well, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I did Google the Indonesia, their jail, their inmate suits, and I would look cute in that color. But I'm not trying to go to jail in another country. Like, that's crazy. I'm not trying to go to jail in another country. So she's threatening me, basically telling me if I don't have my stuff by 2 p.m., basically they're removing my things. And then I wrote her back, and because I had the key, y'all, I locked the door and I took the key with me. So I was just like, no, you're not. You're not moving my things. I'm about to notify Airbnb that you're threatening me to tell me to move my things. And two, I took the key with me. She wrote me back and was like, I have a spare key. And I'm just like, I'm on my way. But I wasn't really on my way, y'all. I was still trying to fight it. So I'm trying to fight it. And I'm like, you literally just told me it was okay for me to come around 4. And now all of a sudden, you want me to come urgently. You want me to come now. And I already told you that I had other stuff going on. So I write Airbnb and let them know what's going on. Because like I said, I don't want to get there. If I get there and my stuff is gone, I don't know how the police station, I don't even know 911 in Indonesia. Like, I don't even know what number to dial if my stuff is missing. I don't know what's going on. And then, mind you, I had millions of dollars of rupiah in my bag, and I didn't know that she was going to unlock the room door without me being there. Like, that's crazy. So I wrote Airbnb basically telling them, hey, I'm currently out on my excursion. We had an agreement that I can come get my stuff at or around 4 p.m. Now all of a sudden she's threatening me. She's telling me she's gonna remove my items. She's telling me I just want a free stay. The lady is going in on me, y'all. So Airbnb is just like, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that, but there's nothing we can do about it because we already processed you a refund. The most we can do is give you 20% on your next booking. And they did try to accommodate me, y'all. They started sending me new listings that was around that area and that was in the same price zone, in the same price range, to try to help me find a new place. So I can't really look for new places because, like I said, y'all, I'm at my excursion right now. But Airbnb, they were trying to help, but they basically told me there's nothing that I can do. They can't do anything about the listing because they already refunded me. They did give me a 20% credit that I didn't use. They said I could use it towards a future booking, but I didn't use it towards that time because I was so annoyed, and I'm literally trying to find a new place. So Airbnb basically said there's nothing they can do. They gave me $50, like a little $50 visa, basically saying I can get lunch with that for me and potato chip. And then that's kind of funny. Like, I didn't need nothing to eat. I needed somewhere to stay. But anyway, y'all, they gave me 20% on a future booking, and they gave me a $50 credit that I can use towards getting something to eat. And that's all they was able to do. So around this time, I'm literally an hour and 30 minutes away, y'all. And I'm at my excursion, and she keeps telling me I need to come get my things. Somebody else has booked. Mind you, baby, you only had it was a struggle listing. Nobody else booked your place that fast. And how you just put your place back on the market, but somebody just booked your place? I doubt somebody booked your place. But she keeps telling me, we have new guests. It's not fair to us. You just want somewhere to stay. You're extra. Americans like you are why Americans have a bad name. So I'm writing her back, bothering these people like you. It's Balinese people don't even have a bad name, y'all. But I'm basically telling her, baby, you make Balinese people look bad, because I was perplexed because before going to Bali, everybody knows that they say Balinese people are like super sweet, super grateful, super selfless. So the fact that my first experience with the host was negative was crazy. So I'm writing her or whatever, and eventually I just stopped writing her. And she basically wrote me and said, I'm on my way to the Airbnb, basically to remove our stuff. So that's when I wrap up my excursion. I'm on my way back. I literally took a bike. I took a bike over an hour away to go get my stuff. And we finally get to the place. And when we get there, y'all, I was rushing. The key, I had the key to the house, but the keys to the room, I did not have the key to the room, and I did not know what to expect. So when I get there, I get out the car or whatever, there's this lady like standing, like she's not standing at the door, but she's standing near the door. There's like 3 of these little townhouses or whatever, and she's standing like maybe one townhouse in between the townhouse that I'm standing at, and she's just like smiling. So I'm like, maybe that's her, maybe that's not her. And then Potato Chip, she ready to go to war about this. She was just like, yeah, when I see her, I'm about to cuss her the hell out, because why she rushing us and why she doing this. We even agreed that we would take a partial refund. No one was trying to get a free stay. Like, she's going to war about, she's mad about the situation. So finally I get the door open. When I get the door open, that's when I realized that I do not have my key. And it was crazy, y'all, because we was trying to lock the person out just in case that person was hurt. We didn't want her over our shoulder while we packing our stuff up, because like I said, I had no intentions in leaving. So all my makeup, all my clothes, everything is everywhere. None of my stuff was packed. It was gonna take me like a good 30 minutes to pack my stuff up. So I locked her out of the Airbnb. Like, I locked the main door, but they had keys, y'all, but I thought I was doing something. I locked her out, and then soon I realized that I don't have my room key to even get to my stuff. So Potato Chip, she went upstairs and she's packing her stuff, and she's like, if that's her, I'm gonna have some words with her. So I unlocked the door just in case that was her, y'all, because, you know, I needed my stuff. So I called the host on WhatsApp, and I'm like, hey, I lost my key. I'm not going to be able to move out the unit until y'all bring me another key. So she's like, you're going to have to pay for that spare key. And I'm like, that's fine, but I need another key or whatever. So she was just, she's like, I need another key. So she says that, oh, let me back up, y'all. Let me back up a little bit. Initially, after I opened the front door, y'all, the lady that was the weird looking lady that was like one house away, it ended up being the cleaners. I didn't really know if that was the lady, so I was telling Potato Chip, I'm like, no, don't go off on her. She might honestly be a sweet lady. She may not have anything to do with anything. Like, she may just be the cleaning lady. She probably don't even know what's going on. So I was like, don't go off on her, because I don't think that's the lady. But she was really ready to go off, because it's like, you talking all of this ish over WhatsApp, and now we in person, like, keep the same energy. So the other lady, I went upstairs, and this is around the time where I'm upstairs, I'm winded, y'all, I'm tired, I'm basically blued that I left my key. Potato Chip is downstairs having words with her, so she's going back and forth with her, and she was just like, why can she have the key? The girl tells her, I don't know English. She tells her, I do not speak English in perfect English. Like, it was just weird, y'all. And mind you, I had already been there for like 2 days, and I had already talked to other Balinese people, and they said they start learning English in like grade school. Like, at the age of 5, 6, they start learning English. So it's just odd. Like, I'm not saying that's for everybody in that country, but it was just weird. She was like, I don't know English in perfect English. And then she was like, well, can she have the room key? Can you please unlock the door? The girl is like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know English. I don't know English. But you're speaking perfect English. So I tell Potato Chip, I'm like, just leave it alone, because she may not even be that person. And I'm literally yelling down she's at the bottom of the stairs talking to her, so I can kind of like hear her being kind of I'm not gonna lie, y'all, she was being a bit combative and trying to argue with the girl. So after that, I call the Airbnb host. I tell her, like, I'm not leaving until you open the room door. I don't have the key. I lost the key. She's like, oh, you got to pay the key. I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's fine, but I need the key. Like, I need to get my stuff out of here. So all of a sudden, the cleaning lady that just didn't speak English, that just didn't have a spare key, that just didn't have anything, all of a sudden, she starts coming up the room, and she has this smile on her face, like she was nervous. And then she opens the door for me, and I'm just like, I thought you just told me. We just asked you for the key, and you just told me you didn't speak English. Like, you didn't have a key, nor did you speak English. And then I'm talking to her like I'm talking to y'all. I'm like, I thought you just told me you didn't have a key. She's like, I don't speak English. No English. So I'm like, all right, cool. You don't speak English. So I'm taking my sweet dilly time, y'all, and I'm packing up my stuff. While I'm packing up my stuff, she keeps texting me, when are you going to be out? We have new guests on the way. We need to clean. Like, how the new guests is moving in. By the time I got there, y'all, it was like 2 o'clock. But I doubt that they had new guests. Like, it was a struggling listing. Like, I doubt that they had more guests coming. So I'm getting my stuff together. As I'm getting my stuff together, potato Trip, she ready for war. So she's basically downstairs with the girl, asking her about the towels. Basically everything that they was talking about in text, she was trying to confront her about it in person. And I'm just like, let it go, because she might be in, like, I got vibes that it just wasn't her. Like, I'm honestly thinking the host could have been the cleaner lady, but she could have just been on different energy, because when I called her, I heard the lady downstairs talking. So I don't know, y'all. It was just weird or whatever. So I'm packing my stuff up. Finally, after like 30 minutes of me packing my stuff up, the other girl that does not speak English, she comes up, the cleaner lady, she comes up there and she asks for, like, I think 8,500 rupiah. Basically, that's the price of the replacement key. I give it to her, and I'm not gonna lie, I contemplated, y'all. I was like, I don't want to really give it to her. Like, you inconvenience my stay. I literally don't have nowhere to go. I'm in a foreign country right now, and I literally have to find somewhere to go right now, and it's not even 3 o'clock. Most places you don't check in till like 3-4 o'clock. Like, where the hell am I gonna go? So I'm literally contemplating on not giving her the money, just because y'all was nasty, y'all was rude. You accused me of wanting to stay for free, like I'm not a gold digger, y'all, but I'm a freeloader. That's what you accused me of being. So I was like, just in case she didn't have anything to do with it, I'm gonna go ahead and give her the money. I don't want to get her in trouble with her boss, just in case she is not the host. So I gave her the money or whatever, and it was crazy. When I gave her the money, she was speaking English. Like, it was just weird, y'all. Gave her the money. I left or whatever, and me and left. So literally, while we're in the Uber, while I'm in the Uber, I literally put the address into Airbnb that I was trying to book another spot. I didn't even have it fully booked yet. So I'm booking it as I'm on my way, and that's what the destination I have in there. And when I get there, y'all, the new place, I'm gonna put pictures and videos in here, but this is the new place. Literally, when on arrival, y'all, they handed us a hot towel. They had tea ready for us. They greeted us. They took our bags in from the Uber to the villa. Took our bags in, gave us a menu, told us about all of the activities and things that they offer there. Super sweet. Every morning I woke up, they text me. Like, it was just a beautiful experience, y'all. So that happened or whatever. While I'm at the new place, the host is texting me on WhatsApp, accusing me of not paying her the full amount for the key or whatever, and I never responded, because at that point I'm done with you, I'm through. But she keeps texting me. So while I'm there, I take a screenshot, I take a video. I recorded a video of the lady handing me the hot towel on arrival. I took a video and I sent it to her, and I was just like, this is what you call hospitality. Like, this is what you call clean. This is what clean is. Like, you don't know what clean is, but this is what clean is. So I sent her a quick little video of me saying thank you to the lady while she's handing me my hot towel, and she responds back to me, and she was just like, okay girl, okay travel babes, like whatever. And I was gonna go in on her, but I'm like, I'm gonna save that for Airbnb. I'm gonna save that for the review. So that happens. Don't have any more words with her. I let her have the last word. And then 3 days while I'm into my trip, y'all know when you get that notification when you check out of the Airbnb and they be like, review your stay, please, how was your stay? Oh baby, I couldn't wait for that day. So let me go ahead and read y'all what what I put for my comment. So hold on, let me find it. Okay, it was very cute and short and sweet, y'all. I put 1 star. If I can give it 0 stars, I would give it 0 stars. Like, okay. So I put, do not stay here. This was the nastiest place I have ever stayed at on Airbnb. There was mold in the shower, and the other guest belongings were left behind. The place was extremely unclean. Can't stay. This falls short of unacceptable hospitality standards. I request a refund due to the inconvenience for us. Ooh, excuse me. Due to the inconvenience for us to have to move out in the middle of a holiday. When I'm on vacation, y'all, I call it a holiday when I'm out the country. But anyway, I attempted to ask the host for a partial refund, which she agreed. Then later, she made nasty threats of removing my belongings while I was away. There is cameras everywhere on this property. It was only 2, but I'm gonna say everywhere to make the next person not stay here. You won't have any privacy. Please do yourself a favor and spend the extra money and stay elsewhere. My guests and I lost vacation time trying to move out quickly after threats were made. Then this was her response, and I'm actually just now seeing her response today, y'all, because like I said, after the situation happened, I haven't been on Airbnb. But she wrote me, and she's like the nasty type of person. She's like, hi, thank you for your comment. Like, really nasty, y'all. Very nice, nasty. She was like, hi, thank you for your comment. Please do not spread something that wasn't true. Your comment is too much. You asked me to stay for free because we can't satisfy your needs, but we don't mind to refund your money 100% because you are not happy in our villa. Whatever we do is always wrong. So we suggest you find another place to stay accordingly to your wishes. And the way you said, if we threaten it, if we threaten it, is completely wrong. You have received 100% refund and you want us to keep the place until the night. You want to keep the place until the night is not fair. While we have requests from other guests who want to stay, no one requested that fast, honey. No one wanted to stay there. And then the people that did put good comments on there, they delusional or they nasty too. So she said, requests from other guests who want to stay, so we ask you to prepare as soon as possible. Not nice of you that you already got what you want and we have to let the other guests is waiting for you. For the extra towels that you said you did not get extra, you only stayed there with 2 people and we even give you 4 towels. And I explained, I'm sorry y'all, this is how she wrote it. And I have explained you before, you come in house rules that we only provide according to the number of guest capacity because the items we have are limited. About your comment, the dirty table and others, do you see that it is stained, that it's difficult to remove, made by previous guests, such as hot water that makes the table, such as hot water, I lost where I'm at, y'all. Such as hot water that made the table damaged, and for the shower, it's because of lime scale, which is difficult to clean, and we have tried many liquids to remove it. Also, we're planning to replace all the showers and the water taps so it can look brand new. Please check yourself whether you left our villa clean, but you are very dirty and messy, even though it was only one night, but we don't mind. How can you say there's lots of cameras, but in real, we only have one? Of course, every villa has CCTV for security. Regarding cameras, you mentioned it wasn't a camera, but it was a sensor lamp. We understand you're trying to blackmail us and find our mistakes so you can get a discount for a free stay. Also, my camera keep dying, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So she basically ended it off by saying, but maybe the problem is you're just being a complicated guest and you're trying to get everything for free. Like I said, y'all, I had already paid for the listing. I wasn't, baby, what am I trying to get for free? Even if you refund me now, I still got to go spend $500+ on finding a new place to stay. And what's crazy and bizarre, y'all, the new place that I found to stay was cheaper than her place, but y'all can see the quality. Like it's literally night and day. But anyway, that pretty much wraps up the story time on how my experience basically with a terrible Airbnb host. She was terrible, she was nasty, and then it's crazy because I'm not the only one. Like, I don't know how I overlooked this. And typically when I see one bad review, I don't really let that decide whether or not I'm gonna book the place. But it was a bad review that caught my eye, that I should have just known like this wasn't gonna be the place for me. Let me go ahead and put one of the bad reviews that I seen in there. Let's see. Somebody commented and said, our stay at this Airbnb was mostly pleasant. However, we encountered a couple of issues when we asked for hot water in the shower. The host's response was unexpectedly rude, saying it's not gonna last forever. Additionally, the kitchen was lacking basic. Y'all, I'm gonna just go because my camera don't want me to talk. It don't want me to talk. It literally done died like 3 times in this video. So thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I do want to close this vlog off by saying it did not ruin my experience in Indonesia. That's literally it's not my first, but it's my second favorite country. It's second to South Africa. Like, I don't think any country would beat that place. But yes, y'all, I enjoyed my time. I love Indonesia. I love the culture. I love the people. I love the food. I love the hospitality. Most people that I met there, they were very, very kind, very selfless. Y'all, it was just an experience like no other. I am going back to Indonesia next summer. So if y'all are interested in coming on a travel babes trip, on a future trip, the link will be down below. I'm gonna go, y'all, before my camera tells me to shut up again. Peace.